got a great show for you at home today. You know, one of the challenges when it comes to retirement planning for folks is often knowing what to do when. And we wanted to put together a very special show for you. It's called Mark Your Calendars, Big Birthdays for Retirement Planning. Now, I think one of the things that's really fun about this show is typically folks don't really look forward to the aging process, right? It can come with an aching back, with some more gray hair, things of that nature. But from a retirement planning perspective, there's actually a lot of exciting things about continuing to grow older. And we're going to be going through some of those key milestones today and what they mean for you. So are you guys ready to get to it?
There's a lot to get to, so let's go.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah, we do have a lot today.
All right, well, first up, let's start with typically the age when most folks start to think about retirement planning, age 50. Why is age 50 such a milestone birthday in this financial planning space?
Yep, I'll let you take
Kevin, you
that.
want me to start on that one?
Yep.
Well, I figured since you were in your 50s, you might be able to.
Yeah, but I've already passed 50, so
Oh, you might be able to answer that a little better, but I'll start. So yeah, the big thing at 50, you know, I would start with and say is that everyone thinks about is the catch-up contributions, right? So if you feel like, I like to say this all the time, that if you feel like you're like too late, you know, a lot of people, most people in the retirement planning space don't really get started doing the bulk of their saving and stuff until really their 50s. I would say their mid 40s, their 50s. I think people all the time, you're 40, you feel like you're just behind, right? You're behind, you're never gonna get caught up.
I should have started sooner, right?
You should have started sooner, I'm just too late, right? But the truth is the bulk of people that we see in the space that we work in, you're doing the majority of your saving at 50 and beyond, right? Because, you know, maybe your kids are out of the house, you finish some college stuff.
You might be in your higher earning years.
You're in your
right?
higher earning years, right? So they do things called the catch-up contributions. And what that allows you to do is actually start putting more, deferring more into your retirement plans, okay? So whether that be a self-directed IRA, a self-directed Roth IRA, a 401k or a 403b, they allow you to start putting more money so you can kind of accelerate those savings into those plans.
And so that can make a huge difference. I mean, every little bit adds up, especially the increase, the jump for 401ks, for example, right?
Yeah, so the basic contribution limit in a 401k plan for a worker is $23,000 a year in 2024. But the catch-up contribution will allow you to dump an extra $7,500 into that plan. And so if you're putting $30,500 a year into your plan, plus whatever that employer matches, you can accumulate some wealth pretty quickly inside of that plan. And to Pete's point, people often feel like they made some bad decisions early and they're behind, but you can make a big difference quickly. But I do want to also point out, it's better to start early.
Yes, it's never too early to get started, for sure, right?
Always better
I
if
wasn't
you can start
suggesting to wait till 50, but
Sure,
yeah, it's really, you can start to really gain some steam and momentum, and that's why the IRS, like Kevin suggested, that's why they do allow you to start putting more money into those plans.
It's almost like they're telling us you kind of need to, right? With what's happening in our economic climate today.
Sure. Yes, and that also, for many people, coincides when their income has increased. So they're going up into higher and higher tax brackets with the higher income. So this does give you the potential to maybe reduce that income even further by putting more money into the tax deductible account. So it's dropping your income and lowering the tax liability at the same time.
Absolutely, win-win in both cases, for sure.